Okay, hello everybody. Let's start with lecture 7. This lecture is continuing our discussion of demonstrations of the last lecture. So in this lecture, I'm going to demonstrate 3 software packages: coursing, parametrics, and transit. The only thing I want to mention is, before the demonstration, is the file format of network. Here I compare 5 tools, and most of them support ASCII files. Do you know what ASCII is? ASCII is a coding. It's a method to code the characters. It's just like plain text files. So everything. So if something is coded in ASCII, it means it's a pure text file. Another format is XML, which is the acronym for Extensible Markup Language. I think it's very advanced. It's a very advanced language, and you can still view it in text editors, and you can view it in XML editors. The third option is binary. For binary files, you will no longer be able to view it in text editors. Only the program itself understands what the file is meaning. So here I listed the supported, the network file format for all these 6 tools. Now let's go on for the demonstration. So the demonstration of coursing. Coursing is a simulation model. In order to run coursing, we start a program that's called TSIS. So TSIS is an environment. It's the environment for running coursing. Let me show you how to create a simple 4-way stop sign in coursing. So I go to TSIS, a new project file, and I create a new project called a test. So here I will see a new project called a test. And under this project, I'm going to file new traffic add file. So what is this? So this TSIS is an environment, but it includes 3 important components. The first one is called traffic add. It's traffic editor. The second one is coursing. It's the actual simulation program. And coursing, as I mentioned several times, is equal to 2 models, FreeSim and NetSim. FreeSim is for freeway, and NetSim is for urban or local roads. And the third one, traffic view, is a viewer. So you simulate everything in coursing, and the result can be viewed by traffic view. So it's 3 components. Now let's start using the traffic editing tool, traffic add tool. And here I created a new document, and it asked me to set up the time period. So I click yes. And this is the start time of simulation. Let me specify it at 900 military time. It will mean 9 o'clock in the morning. And the duration of simulation, let me set it to 1 hour, which is equal to 3,600 seconds. Okay. Now this window, the window on the right, is the interface of traffic add. This green one. You can load your background from network, load background image. But to save time today, I'm not going to do that. So let me directly show you the interface. Here we can see 2 buttons. The first button is actually a black solid circle. This one is a white circle, but it may be difficult for you to see it. These 2 things represent the nodes in 2 different models, FreeSim and NetSim. The black one means a node that is not on the freeway, which is FreeSim node, which is a NetSim node. So I can click this and create several nodes. And this white one is FreeSim node, which indicate the nodes that are used in freeways. So they are of different colors, as you can see. So in coursing, in this traffic add, the first thing you want to do is to add some nodes, and then you can create links to connect them. And here are two buttons, one for one-way link, the other one for two-way link. So let me create a two-way link between this node and this node, just using left clicks. And it's created, so that's very easy. But as I mentioned, there are two models in CoSIM, FreeSIM and NetSIM. And this part is modeled using NetSIM because it's black circle. And if we create a two-way link between these gray circles, we will see the link in gray color. So that indicates freeway. But if we connect them, connect one FreeSIM and one NetSIM node, it's going to create an intermediate node, or what's this called? Intermediate node, or connection, a node for connection. And this node doesn't have any physical meaning. It's just connecting two models, and it will be automatically created. Okay, so that's how you see two models existing in one coursing network. And in today's lecture, I'm only focusing on NetSIM. So let me remove them. I just use this arrow button to select the node and delete it. Press delete. Delete. Cannot be deleted. So first delete the links, then delete the nodes. I can select all of them and delete. Okay, now let me create an intersection by creating a center node and 4 nodes indicating 4 links. I mean, the nodes for 4 links. So let me connect 4 two-way links. And that seems to be easy. The next thing I want to do is to place stop signs. Here are controls, traffic controls I can put at the intersection. So I'll just click this button, which indicates stop sign. Then I can add a stop sign here, 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 and here. So very easily, I added 4 stop signs. The next step is to provide vehicle input or travel demand. In order to do that, we need external nodes. So watch carefully how I did it. So I'll select this two-way link, and I select this node, and click somewhere else. And here, you will see another node which has a very high node number created. And this indicates external node. So this node is an external node that we can use for providing the traffic demand. Now let me do it quickly for other input. We can now specify how many vehicles are coming in at these external nodes. So if I use this button and I zoom in, if I double click this plus button, which means the vehicle input, I will be able to specify how big the flow will be. I mean the entry volume. So let me specify 1,000, for example. And the entry flow is given as volumes, vehicles per hour. So here I provided an input. Let me zoom back. And I can use this button to view the entire network. And I provide this vehicle flow for all the entrances. Then I may want to save it. I forgot to save it until now. So I press save to save the network. Into the project I just created named test. So this test network file is also named as test. Now I'm trying to run it. I think it will have some problems, but let's try. So we go to network and check. Before we run coursing, we have to check if this model has any problem. And here it says, node 1 the nonlinear center needs turn volumes from approach link 3, 1 for beginning of time period 1. What does that mean? This means something has not been defined. So let me show you how to resolve it. This is node 1, the center node. Double click it. And here we can select any approach. For example, select approach 3. And we will be able to define how big the volume is for each turning movement. See that? So this is the left turn link, this is through movement link, and this is right turn. And this is their relative proportion. And if you select it, there will be a new record created. So you don't need to do anything, just select this node, then select this node, select this node, and select this node. If you don't want to change these percentages, then just click OK. Since I save it and check network problem. So here it says the network is valid. I mean, at this info window. Then I can run it. So I click this test network, go to Tools, Simulation. Oh, it's not here. Click this one, Tool, Simulation. I will be able to see coursing. And I click coursing. Here's a window of coursing. And if I run it, and I can see this simulation going on. But here we don't know what these things are. So the next step will be calling the traffic view. So go to Tools, Viewers, Traffic View. Let's click this simulation file. Tools, Viewer, Traffic View. And this is traffic view. And but here's the problem. If you click this play, you don't see anything. That's because this button has to be clicked, called Vehicles. You have to click Vehicles. Then you will be able to play it. You can change the speed. You'll be able to zoom in. Okay, so that's how it's done. An interesting thing in coursing is that it can play in reverse. So now it's playing like in a normal way. We can play in reverse. So they are going back. So that's a very interesting thing. Okay, so I have finished a demonstration of coursing. The next one is